Welcome, friends. It is I, Scarf, and it's time for the vlog. And I don't really have anything to talk about, so see how long this thing goes. 4 hours. Okay, so background: Aphrodite Jungle. Yup. So here's how Aphrodite Jungle works. You farm up, and then once you get to level 5, you link up your teammates, heal them up in their lanes, keep their lanes strong, keep them good, heal them up so they stick around for a long time, so they don't have to go back to base as soon as they need to, just because of just HP or mana or whatever reasons. And then when you hit level 5, of course, and well, when your ultimate's up, you help them tower dive. You help your teammates just kill enemies under tower because your ultimate, make really bad things happen in that way. Your whole thing is you're a support jungler. You help things happen. You don't get the kills, you help make the kills happen. That's how a support jungler works. That's how Aphrodite Jungle works. The problem with it, though, is it takes a long time to get there. And you're going to just see me farming up a lot in the start of this thing. But as the match goes on, I do some work. And that's just what Aphrodite does. It just takes a while. That's really about it. And we just did it just to prove that I can jungle Aphrodite. I could have done it a little bit sharper, though. You'll see where I could have just done it better. But I did it all right. Now then, as far as, let's see here, just Smite stuff. Osiris guide goes out soon. After Osiris will be Ra, skipping Poseidon because his guide's still fine. Just his build's out of date, that's about it. The information on how to play Poseidon is still the same as it's always been. You put down the Whirlpool, you hit him with the ultimate, you throw your wave at him, and then you hit him with your 2 if you need to, if they're somehow still freaking alive. That's about it, so there you go. Let's see here, Paragon, so we showed off Paragon for a week. Paragon's pretty fun. The problem is the first 20-30 minutes are boring as balls. The game really needs to work on is just farm up phase, just getting things going. It's just so boring at the start. It's less boring if you're running around and trying to get kills pretty early on, which is a thing you can do, but unless if you play a heavy roaming game, maybe it's more interesting. But as far as the laning phase goes, the laning phase is boring. They gotta work on that laning phase because it is boring. Holy crap. It really feels slow. They gotta just pep that up, I think, and then it'll be a better game. For me, it's just not there yet. And it is in beta, so it's got time. But it was fun to play it for the little bit we did. We played it for maybe 10-15 hours, and it was not bad. It was pretty fun. But I want to see more out of that thing before we go back to it. Let's see, what else here? Upcoming LP, of course, is going to be Dark Souls. It's not going to come out right away. It's going to come out in a little bit. And that should be a lot of fun, because Dark Souls doesn't come out until Monday, and then we can finally start making content for it. It's going to be a little bit before that comes out. Let's see, what else is there? Hitman comes out, I think, the 26th, the next chapter, so that's going to get mixed in with Dark Souls as well. Oh, one-shots. So we're getting a lot of codes from indies now, which is awesome. So the video that comes out on the 12th, that game comes out that day. The video comes out on the 14th, that game comes out that day. Next week, it's a game that came out recently, but I just want to get these games out when they come out. And then on the 20th, or the 21st, is a game that comes out that day. So it's nice getting codes ahead of time so that we can just make videos for them. It's really great. It's cool. I like it. I don't know, I'm hoping that it impresses other indies, so they're like, hey, we should give this guy a code, so that we can have a thing going where we're doing more recent stuff instead of the older things. Like, what happens is, we do the more recent stuff when we get the codes from indies, or we get gifted these things from other people. It allows us to just do more recent stuff so that we're more relevant. But when we're not able to do that, I'm usually playing games in my backlog that I have not covered yet that are pretty interesting, so I do them as well, but they're not as relevant because they're older. Like, say, Blood Bowl 2. That's not as relevant. It's an older game. Not by a lot, but it is a game from last year. It's not as relevant as it would be if I did it when it first came out. And, yeah, but it was a very entertaining video, so I'm happy with that. The upcoming one-shots for the games we're doing, I guess the same. Stories, The Path of Destinies, is pretty good. That's a pretty good game. I'm working on the video for that right now. The other one is Gosha, and Gosha is a point-and-click mystery. It's a slower game. It's interesting, but it's not for everybody for sure. That's really what any game is. No game is for everyone anyway, but some are more mass market than others. Point-and-clicks, they have a big base, but the thing is they're not as, as noticeable as maybe the first-person shooter base is. Those guys are very noticeable, of course. And Stories is an action RPG, top-down camera kind of thing. Not more of an angle, but it's from the top to the down, from an angle. And it's a fun game, really good narration. I cannot wait for these videos to come out. I like both these games, but they're very different games. And then the week after is going to be Flat Kingdom. Flat Kingdom should be on the 18th. It's a platformer. The aesthetic to it looks really cool. I can't wait to play it. And then the one after that is going to be Mega Magic. And that, I think, is an RPG, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna cover that one, but it looks really nice. Like, we're getting some really nice looking indie games coming out. It's very nice there, but they are like RPG level right now, so that is for a certain crowd. It's a slower crowd. People, like, our Smite crowd, of course, likes more action stuff, so, I don't know. Like, we do everything, obviously. Like, we've done driving games. Like, sports games, the only thing we probably will never really do. Maybe Rocket League. I still haven't played Rocket League. I have to play that. But, as far as, like, straight up sports, like, because EA owns, like, all the sports games, we're probably never going to cover sports games. Because they're all EA or 2K. Like, those are never going to be indie. I would be interested in seeing an RPG based on one of, like, a managerial RPG aspect where you train your characters and then you play them in soccer or football or baseball. It'd be interesting to see any of that. It'd be interesting to see freaking... Oh, here's an old one that makes me old. Mutant League Football. It'd be interesting to see something like that. Mutant League Football was a game where it's basically... That's kind of what Blood Bowl is. Where you have these just players and they're like, there's orcs and there's like these alien things, there's skeletons. You got your humans too. And in that game, you don't really train up your players, but you do have like special things you can do with your teams. And players die. And they can die instantly. And part of the fun is the death of that in that game where things just get killed. But the thing is, there were dirty plays in this game. You had a play where essentially you had dynamite. You put dynamite in the football, and you had your players disperse, and you had one guy just run into the crowd of the enemy team, blew them all up. Now they've lost all their good players, or any that weren't smart enough to get away from that situation. And now, well, the enemy team's crippled pretty badly, and now you got a better chance of winning it. Mutant League Football was hilarious because of stuff like that. And you can also bribe the ref. And the ref, what he would do is, after a play, if you bribe the ref, he would penalize the other team. Like, he'd be like, other team, this guy got a foul for sneezing, or for coughing, or for wiping his butt. It was just silly things. And then you could, of course, audible to kill the ref because of the bribery. There were things you could do like that. It was silly. There were a lot of just fun things. You could also turn your players invisible for a play, which is very hard to do against computers because they know where you are anyway, but against other players, still they kind of know where you are anyway because, well, you're playing on the same screen, and you have to have a circle under your players, so it wasn't as easy. But still, that was interesting there. Mutant League Football was a fun-ass game. Holy crap. There's a lot of fun games back in the day. Played the crap out of that one. I played the crap out of that on Sega Channel. Sega Channel. If you don't even know what that is how old I am. Oh, man, I am old. Sega Channel was a thing. That was a thing, alright. At this point, everyone just emulates anyway. But, Sega Channel was a thing, Played Echo. Like, Sega Channel, let's have a history lesson in Sega Channel. Don't remember when it came out. Not gonna look that up. But Sega Channel was a thing when I was a kid. And what this was, you had a cable connection, and it was by Sega, and there were certain games you could play for, like, it was like Netflix. It was Netflix for games. That's what it was. But it didn't have the whole library. Like, you didn't have everything ever. You just had, it came in, like, rotations. You could play almost the entire Sega library for, like, a month or two on end. Like, I think it was, like, rotations were every 2 weeks, or every month. I can't remember right now. So I played all the Echo of the Dolphins. I played all the Sonics. I played, like, Green Dog. I played Mutant League Football, Mutant League Hockey, which was also a fun one. That one, oh man, you're actively killing each other in that game. That was a very fun hockey game. Holy crap. Well, I played NHL 94 and 95. Damn, that's how old I am. NHL number 94, I think, was the better one. There were football games. You could play the old Madden games. Let's see, you could play, not Rayman, Bugsy games. The Vector games. Oh god, there's so many old games. Oh my god, I'm old. Just all the old Sega games. All that stuff. You could play them, and it was fun as hell. Oh, RPGs. Shining Force 1 and 2. Shining in the Darkness. Friggin' Shadowrun. Oh, hell yeah, Shadowrun. Techromancer. There's so many good games in that era. Like, there's good games in every era. But Sega Channel lets you play all these games. I can't remember. It was like 15 a month or something. I can't remember anymore what it was. And then they had Solitaire, because of course they had Solitaire. They had Time Killer. Time Killer wasn't my favorite game. No. They had Street Fighter. They had Mortal Kombat. They had, like, these are the first ones. Not the first Street Fighter. Street Fighter 2, every edition. Mortal Kombat, because Mortal Kombat was back in Super Nintendo and Sega. Eternal Champions. Oh my god, Eternal Champions. That's a ridiculous game. That's a bloody ass game. Was it Primal Rage? Is that what it was called? I can't remember. The one with the dinosaurs? That was there. Just oh my god, there were so many games. And even like the lesser known games were there as well. They were on there. It was everything was there. It was all there. It was fun. It was very fun. Too bad Nintendo never did that. They didn't have to though. Nintendo was crushing. But Sega was doing pretty well as well. But the channel was an interesting experiment they went with. That was pretty cool. How did I get there? But let's see here. I think that's everything channel wise. What's gonna happen here? Some more indie games in the one shots. Very interesting indie games. Having a lot of fun with those. As always, I've said this for years, working on my rage. I did not get angry yesterday. In yesterday's stream. Hopefully I don't get angry in today's stream. We didn't win anything. Like, we had just a lot of bad games yesterday. I held through. I'm trying and hoping to do that better. Just to hold through despite disappointments, despite going like 20 and something and then we lose because my teammates fed like crazy. I really want to stop getting mad. I just want to stop being angry. I really do. That's something I really want to work on. Because, reminder, and this is the thing it's hard to remember in the middle of rage, is that, we're playing with people. We're playing with all ages. We're playing with kids. We're playing with teenagers. We're playing with adults. We're playing with a lot of different people. And not everyone's very good at the game. And some people are not having a good time in life at times. Like, things are happening with them. So we should cut some people some slack. And I usually cut slack after the match is over, after I'm done getting angry. Like, I calm down pretty fast after, but in the middle of the match, I am so unhappy. Holy crap. But I gotta work on just not being unhappy at all if I can. Banning people. If I ban you, it's for a few reasons. If you come to my chat to talk shit about me or my team after a match, you're gonna get banned. Like, I ain't one for shit talking. I ain't one for shit talking at all. I've done it like maybe once or twice in the 3 years we've been playing this game. Directly. Like, I will smack talk to myself at my opponent because, well, that's that. But not directly to them. I've only done that like once or twice. That was the one where they kept, like, they would like 3-man or 4-man mid. But then after they'd come after me, like, we would turn it around and get like 3 kills out of it. That game, like, I hope my butt bacon tasted good because you lost because of it. Like, that was me trash talking a little bit. I don't trash talk that much because I don't like trash talk. I've got a lot of trash talking relatives. They trash talk a lot. They piss me off a lot. I don't want to do that to other people, so that's why I don't do it so much. So, other people do it, I ain't gonna be happy about it. You get a little more friendlier with me, the trash talk, I'll let it go a little bit, just because I know I'll let that go a little bit just because we're more friendlier. But if you the first time I meet you is use trash talking, it ain't gonna go well for you, that's for sure. Like, Pan trash talks a little bit, which, alright, I'll take that a little bit. Black does a little bit. I don't like it as much when Black does it, because I think he's wrong every time he does it. Because I disagree with him fundamentally on the things he's talking about. Yeah, you have to be enough in there. But there's still a breaking point. Let's see here. Threatening someone in any degree, not so good with that at all. I will care less when I'm in a good mood. I will care a lot more when I'm in a bad mood. And that is, we had one viewer, he said he wanted to slap me, and I was in a very bad mood. I'm like, okay, you're getting timed out. That's annoying me right now, because violence is not a really thing. Like, let's say I want to kill this person. Yeah, that's been used so much, people have been desensitized to it to the point that I'm desensitized to it too, I suppose. But just saying you want to slap me doesn't make me happy. This is like, no, you don't. Especially over my build, because I like my builds. Unless I'm just doing something really experimental, then it's like, okay, fine, this build's experimental, whatever. But, saying you want to slap me over my build, does not put me in a good spot with you. It does not. And I'll time you out. I won't ban you, I'll time you out. Unfortunately, they got really angry about that. They got really pissed off about getting timed out. So they started to be a bit of a bitch about it. And then they got banned, because I'm like, okay, I don't want to deal with you. I do not want to deal with you. If you're going to be that way, forget it, you're done. Actually, I didn't ban them. All I did was time them out. Yeah, I just timed them out. And then they left on their own. Forget that. That was not a ban. I just timed them out again, because they were just being a bit of a bitch about it. And that's not the right way to put it either, because that's, of course, you could say genderizing this. They're big, not very cool. They're being very uncool. Not great. You can also say that is temperaturizing. Whatever. They just weren't being very cool. And so I timed them out again. And that's the last time I've seen them. I think they can still come back because I don't think I fully banned them, now that I think about it. But like, sometimes I go to the ban first, sometimes I go to the timeout first. But if the first interaction with you, between me and you, is you being a jerk to me or my teammates, it ain't gonna go well. Especially like, yesterday, someone's like, why'd you have to surrender? I wanted to keep shitting on your mid. I'm like, yeah, you're getting banned. And then their buddy's like, why'd you ban him? Why'd you time him out? I was like, oh, here's why. Don't say you want to shit on my teammates. Don't say you want to shit on my viewers. That's not cool. That's not okay. That's gonna get you banned. I don't care who you are. That's gonna get you banned. You could be 1 million sub count. You're getting banned from that shit. Like, that ain't okay with me. You could be a freaking, like, just freaking oil baron. And you're getting banned for that. I don't care what position you are, high or low. It's not okay to disrespect my viewers like that. It really is not. Now, if they were a long-time player, then I understand more so. They're like, okay, they're just being... They're in more of the circle. They're just saying that because they won't do that. But I'd still like, dude, that's not okay. I'd say that's not okay. But if you're a stranger and you come at me like that, or at my viewers like that, you're gonna get banned out. Like, that's just gonna happen there. Not even gonna waste time timing you out because you have not given me a good impression. You got to think about your impressions. Here's another one. We're recording Paragon, and I'm in a chat room with Pan and Sober. Some rando shows up into the chat room because apparently we all forgot to lock the damn thing. They show up, and then they just start talking about Smite. I'm like, okay, please, no, just get out. We're doing a thing right now. Please get out of here. We're doing a thing. And they just kept talking, and they wouldn't leave, and then they finally left. And then they came in and came out again. And then they came in and came out again. I'm like, are you kidding me? I died in Paragon. I'm like, okay. Someone explain to me who the hell this was that's coming in, because it's not someone I recognize. And if it is someone that we know, I'm really annoyed. And then they popped into the chat room again, saying, look, I want to apologize for the first percent. You're banned. You're just banned. Do not come back in. Do not keep doing the thing you're doing that is pissing me off. Don't do that. You have ruined a recording. You're putting me in a badass mood now. Like, don't do that. Like, no. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. That guy got banned for that. Like, you don't do something that's pissing me off and then keep doing it. Don't do that. That's not going to go well for you. That's not going to go well at all. And that's not just me. That's going to be for other people as well. Like, we're not DM Brandon level yet, but when I'm in a low point, I hit DM Brandon level where everything gets banned. I haven't done that, but I can feel it. I can feel like where I've wanted to do. I'm like, I want to ban a whole lot of people right now. But I don't. But I'm like, ugh. There are points when you can get so frustrated you want to just get rid of all the bad elements. And for me, it's like, I'll keep semi-bad elements because I'm like, they're not so bad. They're just annoying. We can buff that out. We can no, it's not okay to be like that. Just conduct yourself a little bit nicer here, please. If you don't, then you're out. But if you're extremely annoying or just being a dick to me or my viewers, you're gonna get banned out straight out. Like, that's pretty much the center of all this. Don't be a dick, guys. This is what I want with my viewers. And that is, and there's levels of this, obviously. That is respect to me, respect to your fellow viewers, and respect to yourself. Now, that last one, of course, is a weird one. But that just comes in threes, because everyone likes threes. But be respectful. We're not butterflies here. We're not weaklings who can't handle a little bit. But we're also not just flat-out assholes either. Some of my viewers are assholes. But I would prefer that you don't be that way with each other. Now, if you've got a shit-talking repartee with one or two people, then fine, there you go, you got that going there. But there is a point when sometimes the shit-talking goes too far and someone gets hurt. And when that person gets hurt and they say stop it, and please stop it, if you keep going, if you keep talking shit or keep doing things that make someone uncomfortable after they say stop, then you've crossed a line and then I gotta do something about it, which has happened in the past. Or one of my mods has to do something about it. There are lines you don't cross, no matter how comfortable you think you are with other people. Sometimes someone will say stop. When stop happens, no means no, so you stop. Things like that. There are a lot of different things going on with different groups. But at the center of it is just respect each other. You can rib each other. You can tease each other. You can give each other shit. But the second someone is not feeling too comfortable with what's going on, you gotta back the hell off. If you put the pressure on, which some people think is hilarious, you're gonna get cut for it. You're gonna get hit for it. And if you're unlucky enough, it's gonna be me doing it, and I cut deep. And I twist the knife. That's the kind of person I am. So, yeah. Looks like we talked about a thing. Just don't be assholes to each other unless that's just what you and this other person are like with each other. But don't just bleed into other people, I guess. Like, among friends, shit talking has always been a thing. Like, but among strangers, it's a bad idea. I guess that's another way to put it. I don't know. The thing is, you also got to learn my buttons, and my buttons are, I think, what I've said here. That is, especially don't threaten violence. That one I never really find a very funny thing, unless you take it to an extreme, like, what's a silly one? Like, you want to hit somebody with a rubber chicken. That'd be stupid as hell. But that's one. That's an example, like, okay, they're being silly, fine. But you say you want to slap someone, you want to punch someone, not as cool with that. Not as cool with that. He's like, I don't know. It really depends on how close and friendly things are and things like that. It is a difficult thing to do, of course, because we're on the internet, a lot of things happen. People have thick skin at times, people have thin skin at times. Even the thickest skin can be broken if there is enough being poked at it. And the thinnest skin can handle a lot if it's something that they don't actually have any problem with. That is just how it is. That's how it goes. And if you do break someone's skin, do not assume you're the first one coming at them. His last thing is, like, wow, why don't you have thicker skin? Oh, maybe because you're the 50th asshole to say the same stupid thing. Maybe that's why I don't have thick skin anymore. Like, never assume you're the first one coming at someone with something when they flip out. Maybe you are, but usually they've gotten it from a lot of other people first, or they're just having a bad day, and that skin got worn down. That's usually how it is. Alright, that's enough of that. That is the vlog right there. I can't remember how long the Aphrodite game is. I'm not looking at it right now. I'm going to assume it's still going, so have fun watching that. Of course, we should be out of the farming phase where I'm doing a lot better now, I would assume. But there you go, and there you go. Why'd I say that 3 times? Aphrodite Jungle. That is the vlog. I had fun making it. I hope you had fun listening and watching. And, thank you to y'all for, watching and subs and likes and all that and spreading the word. Thank you to Jinx for all of her hard work. She works very hard. And thank you to me for whatever reasons. That's the vlog. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.
Chill out. For real?
Toil in trouble.
Oh yeah, love it. Be careful.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Your middle tower is under attack. Enemies in the left jungle.
Yes. Be right back. As if is ready.
Completed. Retreat.
Be careful. On my way. Chill out. Be careful left.
An enemy has been smoked. Hit 2 for the show.
Attack left tower. Attack left tower. Okay. Attack left tower. Yes.
Enemies behind us.
Attack.
Your team destroyed them.
Rampage. Smells like someone's cooking up a killing spree.
Nice job. Be right back. Retreat. That's so vogue. Defend middle lane!
Enemy ultimate down!
Steady, lad.
A teammate did a thing.
Woohoo!
We need wards!
Okay. Seriously?
No problem.
Aw, cute! As if.
Yes!
Gank middle lane! Chill out!
On my way.
Ugh. Seriously? Whatever. Fly away!
Enemy missing middle! Be careful, right? Enemy ultimate incoming!
Okay. Oh, you're hot. Retreat.
Yes!
Retreat. Ultimate is ready. Retreat.
Group up!
Be careful. Be careful. Retreat middle lane. As if.
An enemy has been smote. Yeah.
Ugh, birds. On my way. On my way. Not even. Be careful, middle.
Attack the left Phoenix!
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful.
Enemies incoming
Ultimate
left!
is down. Enemies incoming. Enemy missing. Attack for sure.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice job. Text me.
Your team
Aw,
destroyed a middle enemy tower!
Nice job.
Thanks!
Woohoo!
I am all this man! Don't try if you can't do the time!
Whatever. Retreat.
Yes!
Be careful.
Attack the Gold Fury! Attack the Gold Fury!
Okay. Oh yeah, love it. On my way. Be careful.
Retreat!
Enemy spotted. On my
Somebody
way.
that's not you killed a guy. An enemy has been slain.
Nice job. You're hot. Attack. Seriously? Ultimate is ready. Bird. Enemy missing. Yes. I will roar. job. Be careful.
I'll attack
That's
right
it.
wing. I will ward right. I'll attack left
No!
lane.
Be careful. Be careful. Chill out.
Oh my god, stop the distraction!
Nice job. Gank middle lane. Not even. Be careful. Silence. Be careful, right? Retreat. Text me. Seriously? Let's do that.
Your team has destroyed the right
Whatever.
enemy finish.
Chill out. My way. Be careful.
Shut down for what?
Rages on. For real?
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy phoenix.
That's so vogue. Finish. Be right back. Ultimate is ready.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Nice job.
Yes. Falling back.
Falling back.
I will ward right.
I'll defend Fire Giant.
Enemies at the fire giant.
On my way.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. How much do you think the enemy team is paying them?
Nice job. Good game.
Yippee-ki-yay! I am all that is man.
You is rockstar.
Attack the Titan! Attack the Titan!
Ultimate is ready.
Okay.
Reinforcements on the way. Not even.
Be careful, Mike.
Ew! What did you do to
Gentlemen,
him?
Respect.
Not even
Really?
death
Only a
can
double
save
kill?
you from
Come
me.
on.
Cold.
A
On my
teammate
way.
did a thing.
Nice job. Attack. Rad
Attack.
game. Attack the Titan.
Ultimate is ready.
Attack the Titan.
Right today.
For sure. Chill out.
Good game.
Good
Yippee-ki-yay!
game.
The crisis averted.
I am great.
I am all that is man.
Overcome the night. Come find out for yourself.